So it is my belief that technology integration is an integral and extremely important role now in education. Um, I think we can see a huge impact on student learning, and we need to keep in the forefront of our minds that we're preparing students for jobs and experiences that don't yet exist. Because of technology, we can't foresee what jobs and opportunities are going to be there for students 2, 3, 10 years down the road. So some things that I think are really integral that need to make sure we're putting into place within our educational experiences for students is this idea of a blended and personalized learning experience for students. And that's incorporating and thinking about how are we using technology in our classroom. And blended learning is a great way for us to be able to use technology but have it not be the end all be all. But what the great thing with blended and personalized learning is that it provides students the opportunity to be the drivers of their learning. It allows them to take the learning on themselves and determine their pace, their place, pace, and their path. The other great thing about technology integration is the idea of a global outreach. It's the fact that the classroom is not limited to the four walls anymore. The opportunities are endless now with technology. Third, I think it's really important that we are incorporating those four C's. So communication, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. So these are those four key pieces that students are going to need in any job or any opportunity post-school experiences. This is something we need to make sure we're helping kids develop and using technology to help them develop those skills. But most importantly, I think we need to remember that we need to utilize technology as a tool and as a resource. It's not the end all be all. We can't become over reliant on technology because then it won't have the impact we want it to have on student learning. So as a principal, I think it's extremely important to prepare and assist teachers with this technology integration. Taking the leap into using technology in the classroom is extremely challenging, and it's really scary for teachers. So we need to make sure we're creating professional learning opportunities for teachers, creating personal support, and even utilizing coaching cycles to help teachers and support those teachers. So within all of those elements and all those opportunities, we need to make sure we're modeling the use of those digital tools that they can use and turn around and use right away in their classroom. Ones that I've utilized and love using is Edpuzzle. A favorite of mine is Plickers. That's a really fun one that utilizes QR codes as well. Google Classroom is a great way to utilize professional learning on an extended basis. So we've used it as an all-year professional learning opportunity for teachers and for students, and it becomes a really great way to connect with lots of different people within the district and across the world. Another is Flipgrid. And again, the opportunities and the resources out there are endless, so we just need to make sure we're researching, looking, seeing what's new out there and what's going to help our students. I think the biggest driving question is thinking about how will this technology improve my lesson or impact student learning. And a lot of that we can align with the SAMR model. But if it's not going to improve student learning or increase or improve the student learning experience, then we don't need it. We need to utilize technology in a way that's going to improve that learning experience for students. So in the world of one-to-one and technology integration, I don't believe that you have to be a one-to-one school to effectively integrate technology, because we need to remember that devices do not replace the role of the educator in the classroom. It's just another resource and another tool to help teachers. And it won't automatically increase student learning. So if we're not using it effectively, it's going to have little to no impact. We got to think about how are we using this technology and how are we making sure it's effective and how are we measuring that it's effective. We need to make sure to do this. We really need to prepare and educate our teachers. We need to help them. This is a complete educational shift for a lot of people, and it's making people change their educational philosophy and things they've done for years. So we need to make sure we're there and we're supporting. And to do that, we really need to create an environment of collaboration and risk taking. So we need to establish a non-evaluative coaching experience to allow teachers to be reflective within the technology integration. So it could be having the principal come in, coaches come in, other teachers come in, learning from each other and with each other, I think is absolutely extremely important when doing technology integration.